Hello there, friends. It's Jimmie Maverick, and today I wanted to talk to you about how the value rankings in my perfect fantasy draft are going to give you the edge on draft day and really help you in finding the best players available. Now, the value rankings are very common. You see this all over fantasy football, and it's a very simple calculation. You basically just take a player's projected points and you multiply it by the league point schedule, and you add up the numbers, and that's their value, and then you just apply a rank to it. The top scoring player gets the first rank number 1, 2, 3 down the line like that. In fact, if you look at Yahoo, their draft board does that. They have a column. It's called rank, and that is the value rank of all the players. But they do one critical mistake, and that is that they don't adjust it for quarterbacks. And if you look, you can see that Ezekiel Elliott, even though he's the number 1 player on the board, his value rank is 15th. Well, how is that possible? Well, if we sort by the rank column, oh, look, Patrick Mahomes, there's Saquon Barkley, then Aaron Rodgers, Andrew Luck, Deshaun Watson, Cam Newton. All these quarterbacks are piled up at the very top of the list. And what happens is that you can't make a fair determination as to whether a player is overvalued or undervalued based on that. I mean, if you look at the number 1 wide receiver, it is Devante Adams right here, value rank of 35, but Devante is taken 7th. Is that a good deal or a bad deal? I mean, is Devante Adams really less valuable than Marcus Mariota or Sam Darnold? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. And so this doesn't really offer any help at all. But on my app, it's different. And the big difference that I made was I had to remove the quarterbacks and the team defenses from the value rank. So the way I set it up, it calculates it the same way. But for quarterbacks and defenses, it says that the value rank is the same as their expected draft position. So you can see that Saquon Barkley is the number 1 value and the number 1 player. Ezekiel Elliott is the number 3 value but the number 2 player. You go down and you find, Devante Adams, the 7th most valuable player, and he's picking 7th. That means he's a fair value pick, a great pick. You'd never be able to tell that by looking at his value rank of 35 on Yahoo. Likewise, you go down and you find Patrick Mahomes, who, let me see if I can, I'll just use the filter. Patrick Mahomes, you can see his value rank is equal to his expected draft position, 35, all right? And the way I compare values on quarterbacks is I just look at their projected points column, and that's what I go off of. But this really helps when you get deep into the list, like here we are in the 120s, and you're looking at players. And you can see here that Anthony Miller offers a value rank of 83rd versus his draft position of 118. That means he's severely undervalued. That's actually a great pick. Whereas you can see a player like Dion Lewis, who has a value rank of 141 versus his draft position of 124, means that he is overvalued at this position. And so it makes it very easy as you go through the draft to find the undervalued players and stack your team with players that bring extra value based on when you drafted them. And that's a very important piece of information to have. So thank you very much for watching this video. That's how it works. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you have any questions, please, you can send me an email. It's Jimmie at fantasyfootballmaverick.com. Thank you very much for watching, and happy drafting, everybody.